Let's go. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh my god. Well. Oh. no. Doesn't work.
I just loaded 3 yards of 1 sack slurry and I'm already on my way to the job, which is only 10 minutes away, so that's nice. As you guys seen, I heated my food, but I switched lunch bags, so I had completely forgotten to pack a spoon or a fork. Luckily I found one in my other bag. It was just really nasty and dirty. But as you guys seen, I washed it. So I'm gonna eat my lunch when I get to the job because I'm pretty hungry. I didn't film in the morning, but it's already 11. By the time I get to the job, it's gonna be 11. And yeah, I haven't had nothing to eat.
Got soup.
hungry, guys. I'm done with that job now. That job only took me 50 minutes, which was pretty quick, honestly. But yeah, I was so hungry. In the morning, I had a job in San Dimas. I quickly finished that one, and then I came to the plant, had to wait for this job. So I was washing my truck. I washed my truck for 2 hours, and then I had to go load for this job. So I didn't get the chance to eat. So I was so hungry. I feel so much better.
Uh-oh.
So there's a leak. It looks like it's coming from inside because it drips all the way down there. Like it may be this hose, but inside. I'm loaded with 10 yards, so we're gonna hope my truck doesn't overheat, but I do have to unload these 10 yards. But I just noticed that it was leaking. I have to make sure the truck doesn't overheat, so I'm gonna keep paying attention to this little meter, which if it goes over 210, then that's not good. I have to stop and pull over before the engine shuts down. So I have a manual fan right here just in case it is overheating. I could just turn that on. I think we'll be fine for now. I don't know where that leak is coming from.
Si haces algunas valoraciones para esta empresa aquí durante 5 minutos, puedes generar este...
I'm on my way to pick up the cleanup for that same job I was just at. They need 6 yards cleanup. I have to go for them, but as you guys see, my truck is leaking coolant, a lot of coolant. I already called in that it's leaking, but what I'm gonna do right now is just add water. The temps are okay, so I'm not too worried, but it is leaking a lot of coolant, and that's not okay. But we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so unfortunately I had to come park the truck at the yard because of my coolant leak. My truck wasn't heating up, but a lot of coolant was leaking. So I got sent to the yard. I'm done for today. And hopefully they fix my truck today because I want to work. Like, I just love working and it's been really slow. So I want to work. I want to save. I don't know if for a house or for a business. I don't know. But I'm just saving and saving and saving. And just working right now that there's work. Because who knows what's going to happen. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's been a lot of ICE raids in LA. And it's really sad. It's sad to see. So that's why I think we're not busy. I was always told that in the mixer business, it always goes up and down. So it's just best to save money when we are super busy, so that when it slows down, you can just enjoy your time and you don't have to worry about money. So that's what I've always done. I've always just saved money. But yeah, I still want to work, just save and just be prepared for anything, because if the economy does drop, then maybe houses will go down in price and that'll be a good time to buy, or maybe even buy a truck. I don't know. It's like I'm 23 now, but I'm still like so unsure of what I want to do about my future. Like, I would love to start a business, my own business, a whole different business from the whole construction scene. But I just don't know what that is. I have a lot of things written down, like if I was to start like a cleaning business, screen printing business, events business, just like so many businesses I have written down. But I don't know what I want to do, so I just haven't branched out to anything. I'm just right now really focusing on the mixer stuff and the YouTube stuff because I am getting paid, so I'm just saving up as much as I can. But I do want to plan to do something different, but I just don't think right now is a good time to go exploring, just because we don't know how the economy is going to go. We don't know what's going to happen, so I'm just trying to have money saved. But yeah, I'm done for today. I'm gonna go home, do some laundry, eat my lunch, maybe cook for tomorrow. As of today, I am done. And it's barely about to be 11, so it's really early. But it's okay, I'm gonna go home and beat the traffic. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Procrastination isn't a lack of self-discipline. It's just
Guys, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I loaded once again, and then my truck started leaking. It wasn't leaking prior. Apparently they had fixed the issue yesterday. And then I got loaded, and now it's leaking again. It's so annoying because I want to work, but obviously something's wrong with my truck. Making my way to my first job, which is in Whittier. I have 8.5 yards loaded. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I feel like I'm talking weird because it hurts to talk. I bit my mouth right here and it turned into a blister. So it hurts so much to move my mouth. So if you have noticed that I feel like not opening my mouth as big and showing a lot of expression, facial expression, it's for that reason. Like, it hurts so much. I can't, and I hate when I do that. I hate when I bite myself and it turns to a blister, because it always turns into a blister. So that's what I have right there, in case you guys have noticed I'm talking a little weird. I think I'm even slurring my words for the same reason. But I'm here at the job. came in the wrong way. So I'm putting my axle up so I could just reverse.
Here she comes. Come on. We have a couple rehousings to do today. The first one we're going to rehouse is Mimi. She's my Aphonopelma annex. Absolutely beautiful girl, quite a big girl, and definitely ready for an enclosure upgrade. We're also going to be rehousing Bella, my smallest Grammostola pulchra. I think we rehoused her maybe about 2-ish years ago, and she's since molted several times and turned out to be a female. So we definitely need to give her a nice little upgrade as well. But before we get into the upgrades, I did want to thank today's sponsor, Palm Street. I'm sure a ton of you guys have heard about Palm Street by now, but it's this amazing app where people can pretty much jump on there and purchase whatever they're looking for. There's spider vendors, plant vendors, reptile vendors. It's a lot of fun. I actually just talked to the company today. They helped me schedule my first live, which is scheduled for June 21st. I will put a link down below so you can join the app and set a reminder for the live. I'm going to be auctioning off a couple of my past plushies, and so I will be signing them and auctioning them off, as well as a couple other things. If you want to hop on and bid on some of these auctions or just hang out and say hello, definitely click the link in the description, or I'll put it in the comments as well. Thank you again, Palm Street. And speaking of plushies, really quick, Zelda is still out for pre-order. They are made to order, so if you want a Zelda plushie, you have to order one. She's already been fully funded, so thank you guys so much. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the rehousings. So right now, Mimi is in a large slider, but she's pretty big, and she spends most of her time in this like burrow. So I want to just do something better. I want to clean this up. This is definitely a very old tarantula cribs. Like, I think it's an older, yeah, it's definitely an older version. They don't even make this kind anymore. So we are going to be using the 14 by 10 by 8. This is an amazing enclosure. It's definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so look at this. Like, this is the newer design. Oh my gosh. I see the improvements they made. For one, this lid has a little lip there now. Definitely nice. Yeah, and then it's a little bit stronger, I think, because now there's this whole bar instead of just the little, like, lips on the side. All right, so let's start with a little bit of arachnodirt. I wish I had more arachnodirt, but this is all I have right now. It's like perfect though for like a more arid species because it has the sand in it. It just holds the burrows like so much better. And then we're just gonna add some Reptisoil. All right, let's go ahead and mix this up. I'm gonna add a little bit of water because this substrate's been in my basement a while, so it's kind of dry. And dry is fine, but I want some moisture there, you know. This is the piece of cork that I picked out. I think it's perfect because Mimi loves to burrow underground. So now we're just gonna fill this area with some sphagnum moss, and this isn't for moisture or anything, it's just so that she has some texture to play with and burrow with. Fills up that area really nice. And of course we're going to want to add a water dish. Do it right over there. Definitely needs some leaf litter. All right, nice. Do a little more. I think that's good. For some water. Oh. Okay, mess. But we did it. It is like an absolute mess in here. I've been very unorganized. She's probably gonna try to run and hide into her burrow. But here is her old one. Oh, there she goes. She's trying to run. There she goes. I'm sorry, girly pop, but you gotta come out. Yeah. But she is absolutely beautiful. Check her out. This is Mimi, my A annex. And this is an American spider. So they're found in like Texas, New Mexico. Very similar to the Hensie, which the A Hensie is from here in the from Missouri. I can't remember if I put Zelda in this. Hopefully there's like not a bunch of hairs. Definitely like very bold today. Like she does not want anything to do with any of this. Look at her go. She's just like crawling out on her own. Go on, girl. You're good. Oh, she's really not, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. You gotta let go. They really have like quite the grip, believe it or not. Like this toe right here, she's like locked on. She's got like little claws, you know? Now she's locked onto the brush. Okay. I doubt she'd want to be held. I absolutely love Mimi. I feel like I don't feature her nearly enough, but like I said, she's so shy. She's underground like all the time. She reminds me so much of Lilith. Lilith is like very chill until she's not, and Mimi's the same way. Like, I don't fully trust Mimi, just in the same way I don't fully trust Lilith, because they can be like very sassy. Like, Ophonopelma have that really like weird underlying, like, I don't know, unpredictability. But check her out. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful girl. So big though, so big. So we want her to discover this nice enclosure. Let's see if we can coax her onto it. I'm just like very gently like gonna tap the back of her legs and just like slowly move my hand so that she kind of lets go herself. So, so pretty. They're almost like the dark mode of an Ophonopelma calcodes. Like, if you look at Ophonopelma calcodes and then an annex, like, beautiful. Look at how calm she is. I'm petting her very gently and not pressing, very important. Just like a really chill little puppy dog, you know? They're very cautious, they can have that sass, but like generally, you saw how slow moving she was, how cautious she was. I mean, she doesn't appear stressed at all. She's just really like, what is this? Am I safe, you know? And now she's like, okay, this is the ground. I like this. I'm gonna start webbing up. As soon as she discovers she can go down here, dude, it's over, because she has way more substrate to burrow in. So Mimi is rehoused. Next, let's go ahead and get together an enclosure for Bella. All right, so I just rinsed out this medium slider. I would like to go bigger, but you know what? This is all I have on hand besides the large slider we just rehoused Mimi from, but I don't want to put her in a large yet. So she's in here right now, which, like, I think this will definitely give her more space. Ideally, I wish I had this enclosure right now. This is a cuboid. It's like slightly bigger than the medium slider. I really like it. I don't know, but I don't have another one of these. Too bad, because this is so nice. But yeah, I mean, this is better for now. I just think, oh, even this would be good. Like, this would be even better. One of these cubes. I think this is like the 8-inch cube. It's Enid, my H. Chileensis. She webbed a whole bunch. What are you doing in here? Look at all this webbing. What are you doing? But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and just use this. Let's start off with some substrate. We're gonna use this Tropical Bio Blend for the Poltra. We'll do about this much substrate, and then we'll do this. It has this like root. I don't know, I like it though, it looks good. So we're gonna leave it how it is. And then I also picked up a little bit of frog moss for her. Shove this in.
Forma el futuro con la maestría oficial en enseñanza de la religión católica. Matrícula abierta.
There we go. Let that water sink into the substrate for her. I need a water dish. We're just gonna do a cute little Gummy House water dish. I wish I had more of these. I need to get more. I absolutely love Gummy House's stuff. I wish I had more hides, especially like the cute little bear hides are my favorite from them, but we'll just set it right here. Fill that up with water. So let's go ahead and get her out. This enclosure was really fun to make. I made it like a Panic at the Disco music video. Like, I tried to do it inspired by. Okay, let's go. What do we think? So freaking cool. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, there she is. No, don't go that way. She went that way. Great. Here she comes. Come on. There she is. Oh, she's covered in dirt. I'm so sorry, Bella. Gotta go in. There you go. Oh, I feel so bad. That was not very smooth. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. She's just like covered in dirt and just, ugh. She's so beautiful and like black and everything, and now she's just like absolutely covered in substrate because it kind of collapsed on her a little. You poor thing. Let's get her in her new enclosure. There she goes. Oh. All right, yeah, so this is an improvement, but we're gonna have to rehouse her again soon. And that's all right, like this will work great for now. She does have more space for now, but ideally, this cuboid would work probably best. But yeah, that's it for today's video. It is like an absolute disaster in here. Like, I don't even know. It's so bad, you guys. It's like such a mess in here. It was already a mess in here before I started filming, but now it's just like worse. So don't forget to check out the Palm Street link and the app itself. Grab a Zelda plushie if you haven't yet and you want one. And that's it for today. So like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram news, probably way too much. It's @tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website. It's tarantulacat.com, and there's tons of other things on there. And I don't know, I'm just talking and rambling, and I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the Patreon pet pics. Mwah! Okay, y'all. We're leaving this spot and we're gonna go head over to the 90. Actually, I'm gonna wait for that car because my windows are disgusting. I was gonna get out and clean them, but I'm gonna just go to a gas station because I need a shower anyway. So that is what we're doing. But we're gonna see how difficult it is to get out of here because you guys saw what it was like in the morning. I did slide my tandem, so shouldn't be as bad, but we shall see. They took way too long, by the way, you guys. They had 5 pallets to take, and they took 3.5 hours. That is a damn shame. This place is so shitty. I don't know why they even allow semi-trucks through here. Am I even gonna make this? Girl, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Yeah, it is so freaking close. What the hell? And that's my tandems almost all the way up. I know people be knocking this bridge. Oh my gosh. Those big ass tires. Come on, you say hi? Go lay down. This shit is so raggedy. Oh. What even is... So there's a train on top too. I think I told you guys that last night. But it went by a few times. That bitch is so loud. I don't even know how this is like structurally like okay. Like, what do you mean? That's what we're gonna do, you guys. Watch out, Pom. I'm gonna back up and we're gonna take Smallman instead of up there because that already looks a freaking mess. We're gonna back up and take this really wide. Watch it be a one-way. Wait, no, because somebody just... No, there's cars parked right there. Okay, there's somebody behind me now. Okay. That is what we're gonna do.
Because look at the mess up there already. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna cut across right here and pray for the best. Oh, trash truck, hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Bro, why do they be going so fast but so slow on the highway? Like...
¿Te apasiona el cine? Demuéstralo y gana hasta $2.400.
Come on, go. Yeah, this place is a shit show. Think smarter, not harder. Okay. So see, look, we just cut, that's where it wanted me to be. We cut this way. So we're just gonna take 31st like we would have. Unless we can't take it. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. But I'm not going that way. That road is the biggest shit show. The biggest shit show. We're gonna see. We'll see. Clearly, I mean, that's a day cab, so they probably don't follow directions anyway, but I think I should be able to take a right over here. Hopefully. And they don't have any bridge postings as far as like, oh wait, it wants me to take, where does it want me to, I'm so confused because before it wanted me to go this way. Okay. I guess we'll take 30th, which is right here. Spruce Way detour. Where am I going though? No, this should be fun. I'm gonna let him go. Go. God damn, cutting it close. It is so tight over here, y'all. Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, they got a bunch of food and stuff. At the stop sign, it wants me to take a right. Okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to be all the way. Tom, get down. I need that mirror. Go in the bed. I'm gonna have to be all in the left lane to not take out that pole. These people are about to get mad at me. I just know they are. But I'm not taking out a pole. Not today. Look. And it's crooked, so you know semi-trucks have hit it. Okay. Okay. We're through the mess. I think. I mean, it's Pittsburgh, so you never really know. I'm gonna stop for him. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I am. Are they not gonna stop? Ah, they're not gonna stop for him. Damn. Why does nobody stop for pedestrians? It's not that big of a deal. Okay, y'all. We're gonna see. These roads are so freaking small. I hate coming through, like, cities like this. In the daytime, anyway. Last night, there was nobody. Today? Not my phone falling. Yeah, my mirrors are so dirty.
No right turn. Get out.
Damn. Ah. Oh, great. No audio.
Y'all, I'm like so close to these poles and these cones. Stay down. Roads aren't even big enough for my truck, really. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving New York City vibes. I've never been downtown Pittsburgh before, I don't think. Not in a semi-truck. And I can't say I'd do it again, honestly. Why does this look so low?
Yep.
Well, I guess we're good. Seventh Ave. When do I get to a highway? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna hit these trees. Ah, I am. God damn. It's so close to the fucking truck. Shit. This shit is not it. Okay, it wants me to take a left. How am I supposed to take this left? Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to like cut into this, I think, because they have cones right there. Damn. Maybe not. Let me just take it super freaking wide. No, I am gonna cut into it, I think. on. Yeah. How am I supposed to go through all of this stupid ass construction? This shit is so dumb. Like, who does that? Okay. I don't even know which way I'm going. Why is my GPS not south to east? I don't know. I'm just gonna go this way. There it goes. I don't know if I went the right way, honestly. Fuck it. Yeah, he's trying to piss me off. Alright, who's gonna let me... Wait, do I take 5? No, I don't know what this wants from me, honestly. I think I was supposed to go... Was I supposed to go that way? No.
Roblox is way more fun when you have Robux. But Robux cost money, and that's not fun at all. Unless you have...
Oh. Bro, I hate people. Let me in. God damn.
Got it.
Alright, we're getting onto east. Finally a freaking highway, y'all. We're out of that dumbass mess. Oh, hell no. That beam looked a little bit too low. There's a tunnel. Oh.
Okay. Really? No. Sí.
Con el renovado programa Latam Paz tienes un gran poder. El
Nope.
poder.
Good morning, y'all. We are here in Gresham, Oregon.
Got some vacation time. You and your girlfriend, too bad mind. Bad when you both combine. I don't know why you look so nice. Girl, you're not nice, you're rude. Want me to feel like I'm new. Want me to watch you do. Don't get you look so nice, being not nice, you're rude. Look what you putting me through. I'd never do this to you. I need to hold a corner.
What is up, YouTube? It's Road and I back with another video. I did not like the intro that I had on this video. I edited it earlier and I just didn't like it. So I wanted to come on here and just let you guys know kind of the basic details on this load. So it was my first load with Landstar. It was based out of Georgia, right around Atlanta, and going to Gresham, Oregon. So it was full coast to coast load. There's a lot of views and cool things in this vlog, but I just didn't like the intro.
A moment. Okay.
Intro, so the first like 5 minutes, bear with me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you're subscribed to keep up with me on my journey of this owner-operator life. It's getting crazy out here, so stay tuned for videos and make sure you like and comment to let me know what you think, any video ideas that you guys want to see, and enjoy the video.
Yeah. Procrastination isn't a lack of self-discipline.
Good morning, you guys. So today is the day that I take my first load. I'm still in the hotel right now, obviously. I'm gonna straighten my hair because this looks a mess. Like, I don't know how people stay in buns all day. I look crazy. Anyways, so today is my first load, y'all. I've really been trying to work on contacting agents and stuff with Landstar and getting, you know, loads through them so that I don't have to work the load board, because as you guys know, load boards nowadays are just a pain in the ass to deal with. So I'm trying to just get in with agents that are good and can keep me running and stuff, trying to find something dedicated. But for now, we have a load. Today is April 9th. It's currently almost 12 p.m. I do need to hurry up and get out of here, so I need to straighten my hair really fast and get the load of laundry out from the dryer downstairs. We are checked out, but I need to grab the laundry. I need to do the checkout on here too. I never have keys anymore because I just do it all on my phone. Okay, checked out. Need to grab laundry. I really should fold this while it's hot. I'm getting diesel right now at this little truck stop. If you hear my phone, it's because I'm on hold, because my fuel card is not working with Comdata. So I just used my credit card and I'm gonna get $120 worth of fuel to get us by. But that's annoying because I need my fuel card to work. I ended up coming to the wrong place. So the place that I need is across the street. It's like the same, they just have different buildings. So I need to go across the street, but I need to do that, check in. Hopefully my load's ready because I am a little bit early. The load's supposed to be ready at 4. I'm here at 2. So hopefully it's ready. If not, whatever, we'll just be bobtail and go do something, I guess. I don't know how any of this stuff works, you guys. I didn't even know. So my fuel card wasn't working because there was no money on it. Because I've never had to have money. It would just come out of my settlements. So I didn't realize that I had to get you can pull a certain amount from your revenue of a load and then put that on your fuel card. I didn't know that. So I'm like, why is my fuel card not working? And it's because it had no money on it. So that's great. My load ended up being ready as well, so I'm all hooked up, closed the doors, put the seal, emailed the agent or the dispatcher for this load, all the information and everything, and now we are set to go, you guys. This is, well, you can't see, but it's 41 hours 40 minutes and going across the whole country, so yeah. That's what it's looking like, and I'm about to get my snacks together. Tom is in the back, passed out, and I'm gonna drive out whatever hours I can today. It's super light, you guys. There's literally like 2 pallets on it, so hopefully I don't come across any wind or anything, but my fuel economy should be great on this load, and it was a very good rate. So yeah, let's get driving. I'm only just getting out of Georgia, you guys. There was a horrible accident right before this rest area that I just went to. It was bad. Like, somebody's whole pickup truck went completely under a trailer of a truck, and his whole DOT bar got ripped. The dude's truck was completely smashed in. Like, it was crazy. So I ended up stopping, and I'm just gonna wait for all that traffic to die down because I've been in traffic all day since I picked up this load. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, eat. I already took him outside. This rest area actually has a dog park. So Palm had fun. I'm about to eat and chill for a little bit, probably wait for the sun to go down. I have like 6, almost 7 hours left on my drive. So yeah, or not on my drive, but for my hours. So I'll do a split sleeper and just leave out later tonight because that traffic was no joke. No joke. I still have 41 hours to drive till we get there.
Give me a run for my money. There was nobody, no one that run me.
Oh, really?
So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just lovely. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind and work, would you still?
Cocinar para toda la familia se siente así. La verdad, prefiero pedir. Pedidos ya.
Y véame en Black and White, protección 5 en 1 para tu piel y tu ropa. Ahora, con 72 horas de protección.
It is the next night. We ended up putting some miles in last night, parked at around 8:39 in the morning. It is now 8 at night, and I'm getting ready to head out. It is a little bit chilly and it was raining. I already pre-tripped and I walked across the street and I ate Subway. I got a tuna sandwich from Subway, which I never had, but it was actually kind of good. So yeah, everything's pre-tripped already. I did that like 30 minutes ago before I ate. So we are gonna hit the road. I have 32 more hours on this trip, so I'm gonna try to drive out as much as I can tonight. Hit this road. We're in Illinois right now, and we have a lot more miles to get down. So we're going all the way West Coast. So yeah, we'll see where we make it. I have a full tank of diesel that I put in last night before I parked. And yeah, you guys, we're at Road Ranger in Illinois. This is like the cheapest place to get diesel, literally. And Landstar discounts are very comparable to my last company's discounts, so that's really good. I filled up for like $2.22 a gallon. So doing good. Let's get on this road and put some miles in. Look at him. You ready to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? It is currently like 3 something in the morning. We're getting diesel and DEF because I was literally almost empty on my DEF, and we're about to hit some back roads. We're in Iowa now. So yeah, doing pretty good on time. My truck just took 95 gallons. I think fuel here was like $2.40 or something with our discount. So it's always so awkward. Hi, how are you?
Long day today?
What?
They're like, get home. I can't.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah.
I'll get home. I was that big bitch twice. So I'm like, no.
Wow.
Never again will I do that.
No, it's not worth it when it's like that.
Are you on cam?
I do YouTube.
I might have seen you.
Roadrun Anaya?
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Want to meet you.
Yes, nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Oh, you be
Don't
safe.
be a number. I will.
I in the winter I try not to be on the road.
I hate the DEF pumps when they won't like click. Like I have to just hold it this whole time.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
shit.
good enough because my hand hurts. have to get the pump on the other side still. That's so bad doing it like that because I feel like that's how people forget the pump. Luckily, I've never did that, but still. I've seen so many people drive away, like with the pump still in their truck. And I always wondered, like, how do you even do that? But okay, we got diesel, we got def. I'm not even tired, honestly, so I'm good. I haven't been drinking Red Bulls like that, you guys. I've actually been on like this new thing where I've been drinking a lot of mango coconut waters, and they actually keep me awake for some odd reason. I don't know, but yeah, that's my newest thing. So I haven't really been drinking Red Bull like that. I might have been drinking Gatorade this whole time, but I might get something else. I'm gonna bring Palm out. I'm just gonna pull up really fast, and then we're gonna go on a walk because he's been so patient. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside for a walk? Yes.
Electricistas, gasfiteros, traiboleros, pintores y todos los pro. Ahora sí, en ProMart, la...
These are what I was talking about, except it says with mango. So they don't have the one that I want.
Full house, great.
Fly with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece. Full speed, so for the Paris, yeah. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece. Full speed, so for the Paris, yeah. Speed post, baby, can make it beat. Waves in my ass, smoking weed. Been through the sand in the deep. All because of what I did on beats, baby. Light sleep, baby. I ain't stop, baby. You just go get ready, we go out, baby. Long time looking for the process. Andre had to bounce it. Come on me, leave all of your things, yeah. Get stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come on me, fly you
Full
out
house.
to me. Full speed, so for that Paris, come on me, leave all of your things, yeah.
Wanna go to the park? We're at this truck stop called Stinker, and they have a dog park and a restaurant. It's actually nice in there. I'll show you guys when we go back in. But I'm gonna take him to the park first. Come on.
Mario. Wow.
Look, you wanna go in? Okay, he is all walked. We're gonna go inside. This, it's exit 13 off of 84 in Idaho, right past Boise, Idaho. But this place was under construction for a while, but I used to come here and park because when I would be in this area, they have like a full like overflow parking lot, so there was always so much parking. But now they redid it, so it's super
Yes,
nice
full
inside,
house.
actually. So they have showers, they have laundry, and then how many showers do they have? They have 6 showers. We have a whole table. They're playing music, so I don't want to get copywritten. But the bathrooms are also very nice. They have like a full sink, full body mirror.
Ooh.
My hair looks crazy. Oh.
Ice cold. The rim shock.
They have a dirty bathroom that was left open, but this is what the bathrooms look like. They're nice. My phone died and I use Apple Pay, so I need to go grab a card to pay, but I'm gonna get something to eat before we continue driving. It's freaking freezing out here, y'all. Like, when I tell you it's in the 30s, it is so cold. Look at him. Y'all see him?
Kind of what?
He's sticking his head out the window.
Full house.
What are you doing? Yeah, they have lemonades that look so freaking good.
Oh no.
How do we do this? Is it supposed to come out automatically? That's water. Hold on. You guys always ask me about my tablet holders, but this is literally what they are. Like this one right here with the section. That's what I use to hold the iPad to the thing. I don't know why so many people ask me about it, because I feel like they sell those everywhere, but yeah.
Full of $100 bills. Walking past your wife and she get chilled. All because of how I kept it real.
Mario. Ah.
On the G-Way. I'll get you anything you need, baby. Work for everything you see, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, Tony. Keep all of your things, yeah. You stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. On me, fly you out the beach. Full speed, so fully believe me. On me, keep all of your things, yeah. You stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. On me, fly you out the beach. Full speed, so fully believe me. Never falling, why you making problems? I've been silent, why you making problems? I'm a problem, being rich is not my fault. You decide who you think you should reside with. I've been quiet, hard to miss me when I'm flying. Going out to Keiko, she can stay in my room, she can stay in my room, and it ain't mine.
y'all, we are here in Gresham, Oregon, if that's how you say it. I have no clue. We ended up sleeping here. The facility is somewhere up here. It's kind of cold. I should have put a coat on. I keep forgetting that it's like cold over here. We got another Landstar that slept here. And it looks kind of busy. So, yay me. It's 6 o'clock right now. And I was supposed to, my appointment's at 8, so hopefully they can take me. So every time I'm out on the West Coast, I swear I get recognized so much more every time. Even like a year ago when my channel wasn't even big, I got recognized so much when I'm West Coast. Like one of the men in there knew me from YouTube, and I'm like, oh my god. It's not very often that I see like shippers and receivers watch my YouTube, but it does happen, and every time it does, I feel like, what the hell is going on? Oh, 2 things. Everybody that said that my seatbelt unlocks when I go up, you're correct. Thank you so much, because I would have went right back to the shop for that. And then, what's the other thing? Oh, hold on, let my air build up, because does this happen to y'all's Kenworths, or do I have an air leak? Because I don't hear an air leak, but this air is so low. Like, it starts off so low. I don't know. Let me know if y'all's does that, but I'll come back after this because that sounds annoying. Okay, I just came in front because they're supposed to come out and cut my seal at some point. So, yeah. But anyways, what I was saying was about the seat. It works. It unlocks when you put the seat all the way up. And actually now it's just like unlocked for most of the time, and then when it does lock, I just do that. So thank you. I don't know why the seat does that to all of our trucks apparently. And then what's the other thing? Oh, you guys, why have like 5 people came up to me? This is my first trip with this truck. Why have like 5 people came up to me talking about my crooked letters? I'm like, not I'm known for having crooked DOT numbers now. Stressing me out. So yeah, I really need to get that fixed for real, because, and then people were like, Shania, why didn't you just YouTube how to do it? And you're absolutely right. I have no clue. I was just, rolling with the punches. But yeah, one guy stopped me. He had like a nice cab over in Atlanta in traffic, rolled down his window and was like, I knew it was your truck because of the crooked letters. Why are you crying? Can I talk? Can I talk? Damn. He was like, I knew it was your truck because of the crooked letters. And then the other day in Utah, 3 people at the same Loves said damn near the same thing about it. I was like, oh my god. What? You want to talk to them too? Tell them. Do you like the new truck? Can you tell them? Do you like the new truck? Did you have fun on the road trip? They want to know. Tell them. He doesn't want to talk. He just wants to whine. I need to take him on like a good walk because I just kind of let him out for a second. When I get parked, I'll bring him up and down the street over here.
All right, y'all, we are unloaded, headed to pick up my next load. So I'm gonna end this video out right here. Stay tuned for the next video because it is my first hazmat load, and I will be vlogging as much as I can over there at the pickup and that whole load process. So bye, you guys. See you next time.
Colgate Luminous White, blanqueamiento que impresiona.
What is up, YouTube? It's Redbird and I back with another video. Today we are going to go over all of my expenses to start my business as a owner-operator. I have been getting this question a lot, so it is something that I wanted to sit down and do for you guys when I had the time, and I have some time today to just go over everything with you guys. I will try and also throw in
like, not different routes, but different ways that I was researching on how to do it myself as well, to kind of give you guys different routes. But first off, I already had my LLC started. To start an LLC, it's like a few $100s depending on the state that you're through. My LLC is through Wyoming. I've had my LLC for like a few years, so I am still using that same LLC that I had already had before. Buying my truck, if you guys watch me, you know I bought my truck through Lone Mountain. Lone Mountain is a great opportunity to buy a truck if you are a new buyer, because when you buy a truck, it's not like buying a car. If you have not bought a truck prior to your first truck, which obviously it's your first truck, so you haven't bought a truck, a lot of dealerships will not want to give you a loan, no matter how good your credit is. What? Lay down. A lot of dealerships do not like first-time buyers, no matter how good your credit, no matter what your money down or anything like that. Obviously, things can be worked through in that regard, but it is harder being a first-time truck buyer. So with that being said, I went through Lone Mountain. I do have a referral code. It will be in the description box for you guys to use if you do want to go to Lone Mountain and buy a truck or look at trucks that they have available. Basically, it's a lease purchase technically. So I spent $15,000 on my down payment. I believe I put $2,000 down to hold the truck, and then the week that I picked up the truck, I wired the rest of the money to them. So that was $15,000 right there to get the truck. When I got this truck, it was bare bones. There's nothing in it. No APU, no inverter, no... Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because these agents blow me up. So there was no inverter or anything like that. So first major expense would be obviously the truck, right? I'm not going to include the expenses of getting to the truck or anything like that. That's stuff that you guys need to kind of work into it. So I'll go over all of that as well. $15,000 to get the truck. So then I got the truck and I'm like, wow, I have no inverter. For those of you that don't know, an inverter is basically a power unit, kind of like a generator in the truck to run things like a fridge or whatever the case. It didn't have an inverter and obviously did not come with an APU. So if you guys see hair in here, toys, it's because of him. Can we lay down for a second? Okay, I had to give him a treat because he was just squeaking and doing way too much. But anyways, so no inverter, no APU. So the first thing I did was I went and got an inverter. So the inverter, I got it from Harbor Freight. I paid $395.87 for just the inverter and the lines needed to go from the inverter to the battery. So right after I bought the inverter, I'm trying to think of what inverter it was. Does it say on the receipt? I can't even see it from what I screenshotted. So once I bought the inverter, I went to Kenworth and I got it installed. So obviously going to Kenworth, you do pay more money for anything like that. I paid $403.89 to have them install the inverter. I feel like they did something else when they did that, but I'm not... No, I think that was just the inverter price, which is crazy that they charge that much. But anyways, next I needed insurance. So with Landstar, when I bought the truck, I already knew that I was going to be leased onto Landstar. So I knew I didn't need cargo insurance. I needed just bobtail and physical. So I am using 10-4 truck insurance. And just to start the policy off, I paid $766.95. So that was just to start up my policy. And then I pay around there monthly. It's like $730 something a month monthly for my actual insurance. So I paid that. Next, I got my APU installed. So I have a green APU installed on my truck. One of the best decisions I ever made, probably. The way that it works versus my old APU, which was a Thermo King, is crazy. Like, this will get my whole truck hot or cold in the matter of minutes, and it will be frigid in here, like freezing cold. I could never get that with my Thermo King. And I paid $13,000 out the door with it installed and everything like that. My APU was $13,000. So that was basically the main startup costs. Obviously, I was paying for diesel, so I bought my truck in Iowa. I went from,
I know.
I left Prime in Missouri, drove from Missouri to Iowa to get my truck. I'm paying for hotels, food, everything along, you know, everything like that. I'm not gonna add that up into the costs of startup, obviously, but keep in mind there will be things that you're gonna need money for. So don't go into it with only just enough money to do your down payment and then have money for insurance, because you're gonna need money. So little things like my Landstar inspection, that was very minimal, but still, like I think it was $50 or $100, something along those lines. I couldn't find a receipt for that. And then of course I'm paying for diesel to get to orientation. Another thing as well, I took my truck, I got hood mirrors installed. So I had purchased the hood mirrors online. I paid around...
Forma el futuro con la maestría oficial en enseñanza de la religión católica. Matrícula abierta.
I don't remember. I think they were like 4 something. They might have been close to 5, but let's just say 4. I'm adding it all up on my calculator as we're doing it so that I know at the end. So I paid for those online, and then I went and got them installed. When I got them installed, I also had them take out my passenger seat and had them take out the cabinet behind the passenger seat. And I feel like they did something else that day. No, they didn't. That was it. So I had them do all that at one time. That was another $400 for them to do that. So the total price of everything that I just went over with you guys was $30,365. Realistically, with diesel, hotels, rentals, and all of that, which of course everybody's situation is different, but my situation with me leaving Prime, getting a rental, being in Iowa for X amount of weeks, it was just a lot. So I probably spent close to $36,000 at the end of everything. But like I said, I'm not going to go into the semantics of all of that little stuff because that's not main startup prices. So the main things that I did to my truck, the APU, the inverter, the you guys, he's in a shedding season right now, so every time he walks in my truck I feel like I need to vacuum. So if you see all the hair and stuff, I know it's that time of season. He's going through like a full shed and it drives me freaking crazy. But yeah, so that $30,365 is the down payment on my truck, insurance, startup price. That's not even like monthly insurance. That was just the startup insurance. And then my APU, and then putting my truck in the shop for the things that I got done. For the inverter, my seat, this, and hood mirrors getting installed. So that was $30,365. Now, what I said in the beginning where I was going to try and kind of go over some of the other ways that you guys can do this, I went Lone Mountain, $15,000 down payment. Why I did that, a lot of people ask, because a lot of people have bad things to say about lease purchase, right? This lease purchase is not through a company. So I would never go lease purchase. Like when I was at Prime, I would have never did a lease purchase because you have to give X amount of money down. I believe, I could be wrong on this because I did not do a lease purchase, but I believe it's somewhere between $12,000 and $13,000 as a down payment on lease purchase at Prime or any other company. You have to put money down for a lease purchase, right? So when you're doing a lease purchase through a company, they have full ability to take advantage of you during that lease purchase, and you cannot go anywhere else with your truck, right? Doing it through Lone Mountain, you can go anywhere you want with the truck and nobody can really mess with your loads or anything because you can go wherever you want. So I'm at Landstar, I book my own loads. So that is why I chose to go through them. Also, set down payment price, $15,000 down for a brand new 2026 Kenworth T680, okay? They do have used trucks where you can do like $3,000 down, $4,000 down, whatever the case is. They do have a lot of trucks. Their website isn't completely accurate, so if you are interested in getting into a truck and don't see anything on their website, I believe they usually only have like 4 to 5 different options on their website. Most of the time they do have more stuff in stock at one of their sites. So if you are interested in buying a truck from Lone Mountain and starting your owner-operator life off, I would definitely call a recruiter and just talk to them and ask them what your options are as far as trucks. But anyways, they have no APR, so it's a fixed rate. So everybody is getting the same thing. So you have The same down payment and the same payments. So my payments on this are $31.95, I believe, every month. So it's the same rate. It's no APR. Now, here's where you have options, right? So when I was going through dealerships trying to buy a truck, you guys know I was buying a truck through a dealership. They ended up selling the truck that I was buying, and then I just couldn't really find like another truck like that one with the low miles that I really liked. So that's why I ended up going this route. But if you go to a dealership and you're a first-time buyer, you're gonna need great credit, first of all, like perfect credit, which isn't a problem for me. I have really good credit, so I was never worried about that, right? But here's the thing, I never bought a truck before. So they look at my credit and they're like, okay, you have really good credit, but you have no, it's kind of like credit history in a way, where they have no ability to be like, oh, she'll definitely pay her truck note because she's had a truck before. Even though I've had a car, I've had so many different loans and so many different things that I've paid off, they don't. See it like that. So you go into a dealership, you're looking at a truck for, let's say, $150,000, okay? They're gonna want at least 20% for a first-time buyer. And that's with immaculate credit. That's with perfect credit, right? So let's say $150,000 truck, and they want 25, or let's say 20% down. That's $30,000 right there, just for the down payment, okay? Then you get pre-approved or approved for it, right? But you don't know what your APR is. So then they hit you with a 12% APR. Well, you're looking at probably $3,500 to $4,000 payments at that point because of the high APR. That's the thing. Dealerships, you never know what you're going to get yourself into. And the worst part about trucking right now is you can't really just go to a bank and say, hey, I need a truck loan for $150,000 and get a cheaper APR that way, like a lot of people do with cars. A lot of people don't go to the dealership to get their loans for cars. They will go to their bank and get pre-approved and go through their bank for a loan to know that they're getting a lower APR, right? You can't do that with trucks anymore because this industry took such a downhill. Nobody was paying their truck notes. Nobody could pay their truck notes. So now banks will not even look at you and give you a loan. I called up my bank and they literally told me, like, the banks don't give loans for this anymore. Like, we cannot give loans for trucks as a first-time truck buyer because banks have got so screwed with people not paying them back. So that is what I was running into, and this just made way more sense as far as fuel economy and just pricing in general with everything for me to go through Lone Mountain. That is why I went through Lone Mountain, because if I didn't, the truck that I was looking at was $175,000. So if I would have had to put 20% down on that, that was $35,000 right there. That truck also didn't come with an APU. It most likely had an inverter because it was used, but it did not have an APU. And fuel economy would have been worse. It was 2023. So you have to look at the costs, and you want a cushion. You do not want to go into something like this and not have any money anywhere that you can fall back on, because you never know what is going to happen. Even with a brand new truck, you guys, my truck already went into a full D rate, and it's a 2026. It had like 15,000 miles when it went into a D rate. So things happen, especially on brand new trucks. Like, these trucks are not built to last anymore. So you want money set aside. I can't really say how much money you should have set aside, but I know personally I did not feel comfortable without being able to at least match what I'm putting out, if that makes sense. So if I'm spending $35,000, I need $35,000 set aside as well. So you guys definitely want to have a buffer. My other big thing that I try to tell people about this industry is to always be comfortable in the position that you're put in. Don't listen to what other people are telling you. Do you know how many times people told me not to buy a truck in this economy, not to buy a truck, how the industry is right now, but nobody knows your situation like you know your situation, right? So I spent years paying off debt, you guys. And I know I never really I don't talk about anything like this because really it's nobody's business in my eyes what my financials look like or what my situation looks like. But I'm just telling you guys this in this video to kind of give you guys, like, maybe motivate you guys to go on the same route that I'm going, or just kind of give you guys why I'm able to be set up the way that I am, right? So I've been trucking over 3 years. Those years that I spent driving with companies, I was taking that money and putting it into what I owed. So I had a lot of credit card debt. I've been on my own since I was 16. It's just something that happens, especially in America today. Everybody's in debt for the most part, right? So I had about $25,000 in debt, maybe close to $30,000 in debt, not including my car. So I spent those years paying off all of that debt. I'm completely debt free now. I sold my car, so I don't have a car payment anymore. I have no overhead. I got rid of my apartment when I first started driving trucks. I haven't had an apartment in over 2.5 years. So I have no rent, no car payment, no car insurance, no kids, no bills really. The only bills that I have now are my phone, my monthly credit card statements that I just pay off every month, and my truck note and insurance, which all of that's like under my LLC, but still.
Sensibilidad dental por temperaturas extremas, Colgate Sensitive.
Those are the only bills that I have, you guys. I don't have a bunch of extra things, and I think that that's where people don't understand that everybody's situation is different. So like I said, a lot of people told me don't buy a truck, you're gonna fail, you're gonna lose your truck, this and that. But when you set yourself up correctly and you know how to run your business the way that it works for you, you can't listen to what other people say, okay? So I don't know, I wouldn't take back how I went about becoming an owner operator. I am planning on getting another truck, which is going to be most likely like my dream truck, or a truck that I'm more into than this at some point. I do like this truck, don't get me wrong, but y'all know I love long nose Pete's, long nose Camrits. So that is definitely still the plan. But right now I am just enjoying life. I would not go back on anything that I did or how I did it, you guys. Literally, coming to Landstar was one of the best decisions I could have made. And looking back, I'm like, damn, I should have came here way sooner. Like, I should have did this sooner. But I say that about everything when it's going really good. But you can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't do that, because either way, I learned from every situation that I was in, whether I was company driver, a lease owner operator, an owner operator now. I do think that coming out here is way better for me and my mental health. I'm outside the truck more. If you guys don't know, I am on tour right now until September. So I'm doing tours. So I'm literally getting paid to sit and making money to just sit, barely putting miles on my truck, barely using diesel. Yeah, life is really, really going great. I'm booked till the end of the year. I don't have to worry about the load board and all of that BS. Networking really gets you super far in the industry, even if you're not an owner operator. I really never talked to drivers that much until I started as full owner op, like at Landstar. But networking anywhere, truck stops, anywhere you are, networking and getting information is going to help you build your business. If I wasn't networking and talking to other drivers and getting the information and agent codes and calling agents and letting them know, like, hey, this is what I have, I'm available. If I wasn't doing all of that, I would not be in the position that I'm in right now, doing this tour. And I'm just so grateful and thankful. I don't even know how this got put into my lap, but God works in mysterious ways, and I deserve it, because y'all, I went through hell with companies. Like, if you guys have not watched my YouTube channel for that long, you can go back and see, like, every company that I was at, they would do something to me and I would just leave. And some people call that bad, a company hopper, call it what you want. Companies don't care about you, and that's what people fail to realize. People will stay at a company for 25, 30 years, and yeah, that looks really good. Your loyalty to this company is great, right? But what are they doing for you? They know you by truck number. They're not doing anything for you. If you mess up, you're done. So to me, when a company messed up or messed with my money in any sort of way, I treated them how they would treat me at the end of the day, and I would leave. So if you look back on my channel, as soon as Swift messed with my money, the next video, last load with Swift, cleaning out my truck, on to the next company. As soon as KLLM messed with my money, last load with KLLM. Prime, last load with Prime. Like, y'all, I do not play that. So being able to run my own business how I truly want to run a business is amazing. And it is, like I said, the best decision that I made. Obviously, if you buy a truck, you don't have to come to Landstar. This is just where I'm at, of course. Look into what works the best for you, what works the best with your home time. Y'all know I never needed to be home. So me being able to do tours right now, literally the best thing that could have happened. Like, I'm just very, very grateful and excited for what I'm doing for myself and my business. And yeah, I think that's basically it, you guys. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, also the APUs. So you can finance the APUs. So a lot of people have asked me that in the past, and I don't think that I ever really replied to any of the comments on that. But yes, you can finance the green APU. They offer financing through they know people that you can finance through, basically. So you can just fill out an application with some of their people. I do know that they have multiple different people that they can use. Most of them are going to want you to have an LLC for at least 2 years, I believe. So you can go through them, or you can try and get a business loan through your bank at that point, because it's not a truck, it's an APU, so it's equipment. It's an equipment loan. But yeah, you guys, that is basically the startup costs of how I went about starting my own business. It is a leap of faith, and you just got to take every day how it is. I was very scared to do this for a very, very, very long time, because to me, I don't really like commitment, like committing yourself to something for X amount of years. It's a big step, and you really need to know that this is something that you're interested in wanting to do. So yeah, I wouldn't take it back for the world, and I will have everything listed down below for you guys as far as the green APU and my Lone Mountain referral code. But yeah, you guys, that is it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come along with me on this owner-operator journey. I am going to be posting more about this tour and everything like that. I have been vlogging, but it's going to be a vlog when the tour is over, just a big overview of all of that. I am going to be dropping vlogs very, very soon, probably next week, and just stay tuned to see me being able to live life and not have to stay in the truck now that I'm on tour. But I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
For just $37, you can generate as many videos as you want and never have to worry about showing your face on camera or using complex editing tools.
What is up?
The Valkyrie mod, or as it's For our next upload of gaming garbage to YouTube, we entered the Resident Evil multiverse. Now, for many of us, Resident Evil 2 was our favourite in the franchise, and with good reason. With some of the most iconic locations in the series, atmosphere that was physically palpable, unique weapons, and rich characters with serious depth, it wasn't hard to see why this entry had been so successful. But one of my favourite parts of the game had to be the scenario system. Whilst it hadn't reached its full potential in either game to the point where decisions didn't really matter in the remake at all, leaving Claire with absolutely nothing in the armory locker room back in OG RE2 had left a profound impact on me. That impact was mainly that I hated my A scenario self, but I really liked this idea that decisions we made, enemies we killed or didn't kill, and the items we took had a divine, game-changing impact on the B scenario. So it got me thinking, what if we connected Leon and Claire's stories in truly the most literal way possible? What if we could beat the A and B scenarios in Resident Evil 2 Remake at the same time?
Since you're already playing games anyway, why not earn some free rewards while you're at it? All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just like that you'll start earning.
Mastered. Yay. Oof. Finished. Bye bye. Oopsie, ending. Bye bye.